Hey y'all, it's Ashley with a Saturday Stash Dive, and the challenge this week is to use 6x6 paper pads. And so I'm flipping through the Dear Lizzy paper pad, and then I'm also going to use a couple of sheets from the Amy Tangerine Plus One line. I'm doing this challenge with Tiffany Westbrook, and so I will post her video in the down bar below so you guys can check that out. I'm cutting up some squares. The first thing that I decided was what papers I was going to use, and I wanted to use a white background. And so I cut the papers to be about 4 inches, one set of papers to be about 4 inches and the other set to be about 3 3/4. And I did that because my photo is a little bit smaller than that. But also I want to put my journaling in the on the right hand side, and then I want to put my title on the left hand side. And I've cut up a few triangles to put in the top left hand corner, but also in their bottom right hand corner, just to draw your eye from the left to the bottom right, and to just add some interest as well. I'm cutting up this Sunburst paper from Studio Calico. I believe it came in a kit a few months ago, and I really like the paper. I've had it. I've been eyeing it for a few months, just to thinking about when I was going to use it and what I was going to use it for. So this is the perfect layout to use it, because it was a hot summer day, and me and my husband and my sister and Kenny went to a shooting range to shoot skeet. And wait, let me rephrase. I did not shoot skeet. They shot skeet, because I'm too chicken to touch a big gun like that. But they, of course, had a good time. And I wanted to document this because David doesn't take pictures very often, or he will if I ask him to, but he really doesn't like them, just because he gets super awkward. He just doesn't like to, I don't know, it's funny. He's just a really shy guy, or can be really shy, and doesn't really care to have attention or anything like that. And so it's really funny when I try to get him to take a picture. He's always like, what? I don't want what? And you can tell he doesn't want to tell me no, but he doesn't want to say yes either. So the pictures, the different craft elements that I've used are from the same Studio Calico kit that the Sunburst paper came in. And then I believe those alphas that I just put down that have 2013 and then Loving It, I believe those alphas are from the same Studio Calico kit, but they're October Afternoon. And the circle thickers that I used are from Dear Lizzy, and those are the yo-yo thickers. And then the other thickers are Amy Tangerine, and I love those. I'm obsessed with those thickers. I believe I either got a new package, or I have a new package in one of my in a cart on online, on one of the online stores. So I really love those so much that I'm looking at getting some more. So I'm putting down this rub-on that I don't really end up liking. A lot of it stuck to the plastic, and so you can tell here I'm sort of thinking about putting another one on, but then I decide not to. And so I pull this Dear Lizzy sticker book and look through it to see if there's anything that I like that would cover up the chevron arrows that I put down. And I found some other chevron arrows, except it came from the sticker book. So I put that down, and then it left a little gap, which I didn't really like. So I'm looking at these Evilicious, not epoxy sticker. Well, they're not epoxy. They're, what am I trying to think? Puffy stickers. And I really like it, but I needed to add a dimensional so that it would be an even height. And so I put that down and really liked that. I actually didn't stick it down yet because I wasn't sure. Something about this layout, it took me a little bit of time, and I think it's because I've been used to getting the hip kits and everything's kind of coordinated and everything's right there and you know what you can use, so it's sitting in front of you. And then when you try to dive into your own stash, you're a little overwhelmed because there's so much stuff, and there's so many different things that I guess you can use. I guess I already said that, but it was fun, but I really enjoy getting the kits because it's kind of picked out for you. So you know, I go back and forth, which makes things really fun, and it kind of gets your creativity going too. So I use a tab punch to cut one of those, or to cut one of the craft pieces. I use just a random shape and cut a tab out, and then put it up at the top title. And then I want to cover up that hole punch on that 6x6 piece of paper. Now that's my journaling, and what I did was I took my 6x6 piece of paper that I really liked, and it had kind of a ledger look on it, and I put it onto some computer paper, or just kind of adhered it on, and then stuck it through my printer, and it printed on that 6x6 paper pad, and then I cut it down to size. And so the clip that I used by the picture is also from Evalicious, and the 2 flare pieces, the bigger flare is exclusive from 2Ps, and the smaller flare is Dear Lizzie. And then the other sticker elements are Dear Lizzie. And then these 3 hearts that I sewed together to just add a little something extra down there are from the Studio Calico kit. I believe it's the same one that the Sunburst paper and those craft elements came in. I just used the Pink Lemonade October Afternoon Mist, and then the Carbon Copy October Afternoon I'm about to use. And so I want to add something to the top left hand corner and the bottom right hand corner, and so I'm just kind of looking in some of my die cuts, which I've been keeping in those Abrielle pockets, mostly by designer. Like I have an Amy Tangerine pocket and then a Dear Lizzie pocket, and it makes it easy to find the embellishments that I'm looking for. So here's where I'm using that October Afternoon Carbon Copy Mist. My pink had dried, so I went ahead and put the Carbon Copy. And then this is the final layout. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. If you have any questions, please let me know. Have a great day.